There are places on this earth that are stained. Places where so much pain and suffering have soaked into the very walls you can feel it the moment you step foot on the grounds. Pennhurst State School and Hospital is one of those places. It's a name that sends a chill down the spine of even the most seasoned paranormal investigators. We are drawn to these locations. We seek them out. Within these decaying structures lies a raw, unfiltered energy, born from decades of human misery. Pennhurst isn't just abandoned buildings, it's a massive, sprawling scar on the landscape, a monument to a dark chapter that refuses to be forgotten. Its reputation precedes it, a dark whisper on the wind. The air at Pennhurst feels heavy, thick with something you can't see but can absolutely feel, an oppressive weight, a sadness clinging like the damp chill of crumbling corridors. This is what we search for, evidence of residual energy. The stories are legendary, full-bodied apparitions, disembodied voices screaming for help. To understand the haunting, you have to understand the history. Pennhurst, originally called the Eastern Pennsylvania State Institution for the Feeble-Minded and Epileptic, opened its doors in 1908. It was built to be a place of care, a sanctuary for those who couldn't care for themselves. But it quickly devolved into something much darker. Overcrowding was rampant. The staff was undertrained and overwhelmed. The institution, designed for a few hundred, swelled to house thousands of residents. These weren't just numbers, they were people. Children, adults, physical disabilities, mental disabilities left in a system that was failing them on every conceivable level. The very foundation of Pennhurst was built on a tragedy waiting to happen. The conditions were beyond comprehension. A 1968 television exposé by Bill Baldini titled "Suffer the Little Children" blew the lid off the horrors happening behind Pennhurst's closed doors. The footage was shocking. It showed patients left in metal cribs, some rocking back and forth for hours on end. It exposed the filth, the neglect, and the utter lack of human dignity. This landmark decision set a precedent for the deinstitutionalization movement across the United States. After a long legal battle, Pennhurst was finally forced to close its doors for good in 1987. The paranormal claims at Pennhurst are as numerous as they are terrifying. This isn't a place of gentle whispers, it's a place of aggressive, in-your-face activity. Investigators and visitors consistently report being pushed, scratched, grabbed by unseen hands, especially in the most notorious buildings like the Mayflower Devon Hall. These are what we call intelligent hauntings, where spirits are directly interacting with the living. It's a sign of frustration, of anger. These entities are not just residual replays of the past, they are aware. And they are trying to make their presence known in a very physical and frightening way. Disembodied voices are one of the most common experiences reported here. People hear their names called out by an unseen source. They hear blood-curdling screams echoing down empty hallways and the sounds of children crying in rooms that have been vacant for decades. We've captured EVPs, electronic voice phenomena, of voices pleading for help. So what is it that draws us back to such a dark place? For paranormal investigators, Pennhurst is the ultimate challenge. It's an epicenter of activity. Supercharged with energy, we go there with our equipment. Thermal cameras, EMF meters, full-spectrum cameras hoping to document the impossible. We search for definitive proof of the afterlife. Pennhurst feels like the dead are practically screaming at us. It pushes you to your limits mentally and emotionally. We go to validate the stories, we go to capture that one piece of evidence that cannot be debunked. But it's not just the thrill, there's a deeper, more human pull. Visitors, from history buffs to the morbidly curious, come to bear witness. They want to stand where history happened and feel the weight of the past, to connect with and honor thousands forgotten by society. By walking those halls, you acknowledge their story, their suffering. People hope for a connection. The true power of Pennhurst is the perfect storm of documented history and paranormal reputation.